Do you ever feel completely exhausted from parenting responsibilities? Your energy levels seem to drop by evening time. You search for something meaningful to do with kids. You want moments that truly connect your hearts together. You scroll endlessly through screens every single day. Nothing feels quite right or deeply satisfying anymore. What if I told you something changes everything instantly? A simple activity costs almost nothing to perform. This practice transforms your relationship with your children. It builds bonds that last for your lifetime. I am talking about reading with your children. Most parents believe reading is just academic skill building. They think it happens only in school classrooms. They assume children learn to read from teachers. But the truth is far deeper than this. Reading together creates magic in your home. It opens doors to infinite possibilities every day. Let me share something that will surprise you. The National Institute of Child Health and Development conducted research. They studied thousands of children across multiple years. Their findings showed something remarkable about early readers. Children who were read to daily scored higher. These children performed better in school assessments significantly. They developed stronger vocabulary skills than their peers. They showed improved concentration and focus abilities constantly. Reading with children is not a new concept. Ancient Greeks understood the power of storytelling fully. They gathered children around to share myths. These myths taught values and cultural traditions deeply. Japanese families practiced a method called kaidoku traditionally. This means reading aloud to family members regularly. They believed stories connected generations through shared experiences. These ancient cultures knew something we forgot today. Brain imaging research shows something fascinating about reading. When you read to a child consistently, their brain develops more neural connections than usual. The left hemisphere shows increased activity patterns clearly. The right hemisphere develops stronger emotional processing capacity. These developments happen naturally through reading interactions together. Your child's brain is like a garden waiting. It needs seeds planted through stories and words. Without these seeds, nothing grows in that garden. With consistent reading, the garden flourishes beautifully. Children develop better sleep patterns when read to. They feel calmer and more secure emotionally. Their stress levels decrease significantly over time, gradually. Harvard University conducted a study on vocabulary development. They followed children from infancy to school entry. The study revealed something shocking about word exposure. Children heard 30 million more words than others. These children were read to frequently by parents. By age 3, they had larger vocabularies. By kindergarten, they were ahead of their peers. This advantage actually continued throughout their entire schooling. Reading with children teaches them about emotions deeply. Stories show characters facing different kinds of challenges. Children learn how characters deal with problems. They understand different perspectives from various viewpoints. They develop empathy toward people unlike themselves. They learn to manage their own feelings better. The benefits extend far beyond just academic skills. Children who are read to show better behavior. They develop stronger self-regulation and impulse control. They feel more connected to their families overall. They experience less anxiety in their daily lives. They develop imagination and creative thinking abilities. They build confidence in themselves and their abilities. Reading creates a safe space for conversations together. Sometimes children find it hard to express feelings. A story provides the opening for these talks. You can pause and ask questions about character. You can discuss what the character should do. This teaches children to think critically about situations. It helps them develop problem-solving abilities gradually. The Japanese practice of kaidoku is powerful indeed. Parents read aloud with different voices for characters. Children listen without pressure to read themselves. The focus stays on enjoyment and togetherness. This approach builds positive associations with reading. Children never feel stressed or forced to perform. They develop love for books from early ages. Reading together costs almost nothing in your home. A library card provides free access to thousands. You do not need expensive books or programs. Your voice is the most precious gift. Your time spent together matters far more. Children remember these moments with their parents forever. Research from the University of Pennsylvania shows benefits. Children who are read to develop faster. They show better concentration and focus abilities. They score higher on standardized tests consistently. They complete homework with greater ease overall. They read more independently as they grow. This creates a positive cycle of development. Different types of books serve different purposes well. Picture books develop visual literacy in young children. Early readers build confidence and independence gradually. Chapter books create longer bonding experiences together. Poetry develops appreciation for language and rhythm. Nonfiction books feed curiosity about the world. Mix different genres to keep things interesting. Create a routine that works for your family. Maybe reading happens before bedtime each night. Perhaps morning time feels right for your schedule. Weekends could be dedicated reading days together. The specific time matters less than consistency. Regular reading becomes a cherished family tradition. Children look forward to these special moments. Make reading an interactive experience in your home. Use different voices for different characters always. Ask questions about what might happen next. Let children predict where the story will go. Pause and discuss feelings about the characters. Celebrate when children notice patterns or details. This transforms reading from passive into active. The ancient Greeks believed stories shaped human character. They used myths to teach moral lessons. Children learned about courage and honesty through stories. Societies understood that stories were educational tools. This wisdom still applies to our modern world. We have simply forgotten this important knowledge. Reading together strengthens your connection with children. They feel valued when you dedicate time. They learn that books and learning matter. They see you modeling the love of reading. Children naturally want to copy what parents do. If you love reading, they will too. Neuroscientists confirm what parents instinctively always knew. Stories engage our brains in unique ways. They create memories that last throughout our lives. They build neural pathways that strengthen over time. These pathways support learning in all areas. Reading with children invests in their future. Start small if you feel overwhelmed right now. Even 10 minutes of daily reading helps greatly. One book per day creates significant changes. Your child does not need perfection from you. They need your presence and genuine effort. They need to feel your love and care. Make reading a celebration of togetherness in home. Put away all distractions and phones completely. Create a cozy space where you can relax. Light a candle if it feels special. Make this time sacred and protected fiercely. Your children will remember these moments forever, truly. Reading with children is the greatest gift possible. It costs almost nothing but gives everything back. It builds brains and hearts simultaneously together. It creates memories that last for lifetimes. It establishes patterns that benefit children forever. Start today with just one single book. Watch how your relationship transforms beautifully together. Your children are waiting for this precious gift.